Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today I have my September favorites and misses for you. I have a lot of favorites this month. I have a couple of misses, but it's mostly favorites. I feel like it's been a while since I've had such a long list of favorites to share with you, so I'm really excited. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Alright, so starting off with skincare, I have found my new favorite eye cream. This is from Hemish. It's their Marine Care eye cream, and this has literally saved my eyes. Like, I'm not even trying to be dramatic, but if you have watched a couple of my videos in the past month or two, you might have noticed that my right eye has been extremely dry. Like, it's the driest it has ever been, especially my right eye. So I have been doing this new eyelid tape thing at night. I've been doing this I think since March, and I'll be doing a video on that soon because it's really effective. And I was doing that, and then in the month of August when Tubby passed away, obviously, you know, I'm still sad, but like I was crying a lot and I was rubbing my eyes so much. Like, I had a lot of tissues against my eyes and it was so dry to a point where it started flaking. Like, that's when you know it's really dry, is when it starts flaking, and it was so bad. And the eye cream that I was using was from Fourth Ray Beauty, and that was good. I think it was good for just like my under eyes, but it wasn't like helping with the dryness and the flakiness. And I've had this eye cream for a while actually, but I just thought it was a little bit too heavy. But I switched to this, and literally I would say within a week of me using this, that dryness, all those flaky dry patches, the texture on my lid is now gone. I would say there's probably just like 10% of dryness on the lid, and I would have to thank this eye cream for that. So if you're looking for a very hydrating eye cream, or just a cream in general, like if you have flaky skin, you could just like pinpoint and apply wherever you have dry flakes, because I think this is just so effective. It is like a really thick cream, like nothing will slip even if I do this. It's like a really thick eye cream, but I love that, and you only need a little. It also does come with this like little like metal ball that you can massage it in. I don't use that. I probably should. I think it would be pretty effective. But yeah, I absolutely love this. And Hemish is a pretty affordable Korean cruelty-free brand, so I don't remember this being too expensive, but I think whatever the cost is, I think it's so worth it. And I feel like this is just going to be my new go-to eye cream from now, because it literally just saved my eyes from all of those dry flaky skin, and I feel a little bit more confident of doing my 3 looks now. But speaking of 3 looks, this eye look that I have on right now, I just filmed it. It's with the ColourPop Plush Me collection, so I think that video will probably go up after this one, but this look is look 1 in that video if you guys are curious. I really like how it turned out. I think when I open my eyes, you probably can't see the cut crease, but when I look down like this, you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, that is the look. Some more skincare favorites. I have this gua sha from Sachu Beauty. So Sachu Beauty obviously is created by Sachu, or Sarah Chung, here on YouTube. She created the gua sha and also I think a face roller. I actually got gifted this from one of my friends for my birthday. My birthday was a while ago, it was in June, and for a little bit I did use it, but I didn't really get into a routine of using it so much, and I'm still trying to like get into a proper routine of using it every day. I would say like some days I use it like 3 days in a row, and then I miss one day, and then I use it for one day. Like, I'm really on and off. I need to like get into a better routine, but I have been using this more often, and I'm not really sure if I'm seeing like a lot of results, but lately I have been feeling a little self-conscious with like my little weight gain, and it really shows in my face. So I've been trying to get my like jawline, if I had a jawline, try to get that back by just doing that. I mainly focus it there, and I've actually been using this on my stomach as well, because I saw a girl on TikTok do it, and I only started doing that, so I don't want to like say it works, and I'm not really sure if this really works. I mean, I feel like I need to be more consistent with it and probably take before and after photos to see, but I have been really liking it. I feel like it's very therapeutic, and when you feel like those knots it feels really good. But like I said, I've been using this on my stomach as well because that's an area that I'm also very insecure about. But I've been using the Frank Body Booty Drops. It's the weirdest name. It literally says drop it like you're hot. I don't know, that feels so cringy to me. But I actually got this in my BoxyCharm, and I think on the box it said like firming oil. So I thought I would use this on my stomach as my oil and then use the gua sha to, you know, gua sha my stomach, because you do need oil to gua sha your face or your skin, but that's what I've been using, and I don't know how effective this is either, but I thought I would mention it because it has been a favorite. It's what I've been using all the time to gua sha my stomach. And Frank Body, like, I didn't cook with me, but it's the brand that used to have the coffee body scrub, because this does smell like that coffee scent, like it's very coffee. And now on to makeup, starting off with primer. I have another primer I want to share with you. So I recently got the Milk Hydro Grip primer, and I know this is a cult favorite. I know so many people love this, but I actually just got the mini because I just wanted to try it out. I mainly wanted to get this because I'm like trying to work on a dupes video for you guys, like a TikTok dupes, and a lot of people said that this was a dupe for the e.l.f. primer, and I actually haven't tried the e.l.f. primer. I just purchased it a couple of days ago, so it should be in the mail soon, so I want to test it out to see if it actually is a dupe. But I have been really loving this. As you can see, even though this is a mini, I'm like literally halfway through it. I kind of stopped using it for a little bit just because I want to save it for that dupes video and I don't want to run out of it by then. But I really do see a difference in my makeup when I use this. I feel like my makeup lasts a little bit longer. It looks more fresh throughout the day. Yeah, I just really enjoy it. I can see the hype, and once I finish this, I definitely would consider buying the full size because I really do like this primer a lot. And my next favorite is from Soul Body. This is their Face and Body Bronzing Balm, and I use the shade Light. So this came out a while ago, and I've actually had this for a while now as well. I think it came out last year, but only recently I took this out of my collection. I'm like, okay, let me give this another go. Let me try this out again. This has been known for being a dupe for the Chanel cream bronzer, which I actually do have, but I know it's like gone bad and it's expired. It was like the first luxury makeup item I bought when I was like, I don't know, 16, 17. So I'm 25 now. So that product is almost 10 years old. So I'm not gonna use that, and it's not cruelty free, but I just keep it because, you know, the memory. But this product is known for being a dupe, and honestly, I don't remember how well the Chanel bronzer works. I don't remember loving it, but I think it's just more of like a skill factor. When I was really young, I didn't really know how to use cream. I feel like me right now, I'm not really sure how to use cream as well. I'm still trying to figure it out, but lately I have really been into cream products more than I used to. I used to be all about powders, but now I'm using a cream bronzer. I haven't used a lot of cream bronzers or liquid bronzers, but out of the ones I have tried, which is a few, this one will have to be my favorite. I just really love how subtle it is and how you can build it up if you want to. I am wearing it today, but I did feel like I took a little bit too much, so it's a little bit warm on me. Brush I really love for this is from the Morphe x Makeup by Ariel brush. This is the A24. I think this is more like a foundation brush, but I really like how it packs on, and I've been really enjoying this brush. These two together have been my fave. And then I have a new powder that I have been loving. This one is from IT Cosmetics. It's their Bye Bye Pores Press Powder, and I got mine in the shade Translucent. So I purchased this because of TikTok. There was a TikTok showing them applying this onto one side, and it kind of just like bye-bye'd all your pores, literally in the name. And I really feel like this does work. Maybe not to the extent of that TikTok I saw, but I think it is a really effective, like a blurring powder. And I noticed that in my recent videos, I don't know why, I just feel like my skin looks a lot more blurred and smoothed out. So I feel like on video and in photos, it photographs and videographs well. I've been really enjoying this, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking for like a sort of blurring, smoothing powder, or just a powder to set your face. This might be my first product from IT Cosmetics. And I really want to try their CC cream as well. But so far, been loving this. I've been using this every single time I apply my makeup. And as some of you guys might know, in the past month of September, I did launch my collab palette with ODEN'S. This is the Red Dragon palette. I know I keep mentioning this palette in almost every video, but I do just want to keep promoting it. I want this collab to go well. I want it to sell well. So I'm just going to mention it whenever I have the chance to. And obviously this has been a favorite. It has been a favorite for a couple months, but obviously couldn't talk about it until now. So this is my collab palette. I am not wearing it today, like I mentioned. This is Plush Me palette from ColourPop, but I think with this look, you definitely could recreate it with Red Dragon, to be honest. Like, you could use Serene as the base, and then Fire as the liner, and then Overheat as the shimmer shadow. You could recreate this really easily with Red Dragon, and obviously this has been a favorite. This has been like a dream come true. Definitely want to show you guys more looks as well, but you know, just trying to balance, you know, my normal videos and showing you Red Dragon as well. But of course, this has been a favorite. I'll leave any other related videos up here because I have been talking about this a lot and I don't want to talk about it too much in today's video. But of course, you know, I just had to mention it in my favorites, and who would have thought? In my monthly favorites, I'll be mentioning a product that literally has my face on it. But my next makeup favorite comes from M Cosmetics. They launched their Cosmic Pearl Dewy eyeshadows, and I have been loving the shade Luna. This has been my go-to inner corner highlight. Like, if I'm not using Overheat from my palette, I'm using Luna as my inner corner highlight. Again, not wearing it today because I did film this look, but I will obviously put up some clips over here of me applying it. I have worn this so many times in the past month. It's the only one that I keep in my top drawer because it's the one that I like the most. I feel like it's just so impactful. Like, it's very metallic, but it's also very satin at the same time. I love it. I feel like the more I use it, the more I fall in love with this formulation. I think when I did my first initial review, I was like so about it, but now I'm like, I love it. Of course, this will look great all over the lids as well, but I mainly use it as my inner corner highlight, and it's just so impactful, but it's not like, you know, too much. It's just the perfect amount, and the formulation is just chef's kiss. Love it. And then for my last favorite, this comes from insert name here. This is their Quick Slick Hair Essence, and essentially what it is, you might have seen this on TikTok or on Instagram. It looks like a mascara, but it's actually like for your hair to comb away the flyaways, and I've been wanting to try a product like this for the longest time. I've seen a lot of ads on this on Pinterest for some reason, and they mainly use it when you tie your hair up to get the back hairs like up. And when I saw Insert Name Hair release this, it was a while ago, and I've always wanted to try it, but this came in my boxy charm and I was so excited. Like, I was like, this is actually a product that I wanted to try. And you know, every time I talk about my hair, you guys know I always talk about my flyaways and how my hair is frizzy, and I feel like this product is just like the product for me. It's like what I need. And what I like about this is that the formulation is actually quite thin. It doesn't feel like hard on your hair, like it doesn't feel like hairspray, so it doesn't weigh down your hair, but it kind of just lets your hair breathe a little. Your hair still looks quite voluptuous without the frizz. I like how the wand is plastic because I feel like it just applies it a little bit more even. I don't know, I really like this. I don't know the price. Yeah, I probably should check the price, and that would definitely change my opinion, but I don't know, for someone like me that, like, you know, when I film my videos, I always see my flyaways and it bugs me so much. So this is a product that I would repurchase, like, for sure. The only thing that I don't really like is like the shape of the one. I feel like it's a little chunky. For me, I would have loved it if it was like a skinny wand. I don't know, that's just personal preference though. But other than that, the formulation and the product itself, I really do like. And before we hop into the misses of the month, I do want to show you my journal. So it was kind of a fail. I did start it, but I didn't finish it. So this is like sort of like my bullet journal that I started, that I showed you. I probably will get back into sort of like my scrapbooking journaling. Hopefully this month I will have more time, but this is what I got to do in the past month. I really love the theme and everything. I just honestly didn't know what to write in here because I do have another diary that I use. So I think it's cute. I think it's definitely cute what I did, but it's not something that I think I will keep up with for now. but I really do like this journal. But I just thought I would just show you guys that anyway, because I feel like for the past couple of months I have not showed you any journal entries, but hopefully this coming month I will have a little more to share with you. I was thinking of buying like a little Polaroid printer. I used to have one, just like a phone printer, like you know those small ones where you can just print photos from your phone, because that's a lot easier than like plugging in the big printer. Now printer, for some reason when we print colored photos, it turns out really off. So I think that's what's been holding me back from my like journaling, scrapbooking. But yeah, hopefully this coming month I will do more. It's gonna be a goal of mine. But okay, let's hop into the fails of the month. So the first two technically are not like fails, like they're not bad products, but the products that I'm not gonna keep in my collection, I'm gonna pass it on to a friend. And this comes from Soul Body. So this is their face and body makeup, and this is the face and body bronzer. So this is the liquid version of the balm, and when I got this in PR, I thought of the balm, and that's why I brought this back into my routine to try it out again. And I really love the balm more than the liquid. So I'm not saying these are bad products, because they're really not, because when I first tried the face and body makeup, the first time I tried it, I loved it. I was like, this is going to be my new favorite base, because I just love the way it made my makeup look. I felt like my skin looked very blurred and it was just so different, but I felt like with this on my skin, maybe I'm just having a bad skin moment, but sometimes it would look amazing, sometimes it wouldn't look as great. And you know, I don't have time for a product that's, you know, hit or miss, you know, 50-50, like taking my chances. I want to use a product that when I use it, I know it's going to work all the time. So that's what I felt about this. I'm like, okay, you know, I have other foundations that I really like. For me, I don't want to add it into my collection, although it is good sometimes, but it's also not that great other times. And same thing with the bronzer, it was like hit or miss for me. Sometimes when I applied it, I was like, wow, I love this, but then other times I'm like, wow, this looks like really, really, really muddy. Definitely could make these work, but because I have such a big collection, I don't want to like have products in my collection that I gotta kind of make it work. Actually, I might keep the bronzer in my collection just to like bronze up my body, because it is face and body, because my chest is always so much more pale than my face, because I would say my chest never sees sun. Like I'm always wearing like high tops, but yeah, not bad products. I don't want to like add it to the fails, but yeah, it's not what I'm necessarily loving. But the next fail and the last fail and the last product of today's video is an extreme fail, guys. Okay, this is from the brand Mannakadar skincare. I got this in my BoxyCharm as well. This is their hydrating face mist, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, you know, the packaging is really pretty, and like I love a good face mist, like why not? But this is definitely more of a skincare item, and I've never heard of this brand before, and that's what I love about BoxyCharm, is like I'm discovering so many more products because of BoxyCharm. Okay, I haven't used a lot of this, but I didn't need to use a lot to know that I wasn't gonna like this. Okay, the first time I used it, the spray, I was like, this literally feels like you're spraying straight up perfume on your face. And the first time I sprayed it, I was like, you know, it's okay, it's a little fragrant, but it's okay, it's fine. And then I used it again the next night, and I was like, okay, no, this is way too much. It's just too fragrant. It just feels a little uncomfortable spraying this on the face when it's just so potent. Like it literally feels like perfume, like I'm spraying straight up perfume on my face. I don't mind if some products in my skincare routine is fragrance, because it has that, you know, like spa like kind of atmosphere, you know, I don't mind a little bit, but this is just way too strong. Like I'm literally considering of using this as like a room spray or something, because that's just how potent and strong the scent is. Like I'm gonna use this as room spray. It's not my favorite scent, but it doesn't smell bad. It smells like fresh, like it smells like I don't know, like a toilet spray. Okay, that just got into my mouth. Literally, I would spray this as perfume because of how potent it is. Like I just don't feel comfortable using this on my skin. Okay, it's just like everywhere. See, it's even strong for a room spray. But alright you guys, those were my favorites and fails for the month of September. It was a pretty long list, but I hope you guys found some new products that you would like to try for yourself. I would love to know some of your favorites as well. And also can't believe that it's also October now, like what? But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you could please give the video a thumbs up for me, I would appreciate it so much. And with that being said, that is going to conclude today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!